Hello and welcome to Tennis Time with Alex. And we got Matty J here as well, I
Hey,
guess.
bro.
Hey,
Just
buddy.
broing.
You're just broing out today?
What's up? What's up? Just
Well,
chilling with my guitar over here,
okay. Well, we're just
my
gonna talk.
axe.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, we're just gonna talk about tennis today. Are you up for that?
Bro. Whatever.
I'm gonna take that as a yes. So we're gonna talk about last week's matches, and they were a
Ooh,
doozy. We're gonna start bottom up, and we
started
had
from the bottom, now we're here.
inappropriate. So we had myself and Aaron versus Pato and Jim,
How'd
and
that go?
well, unfortunately, we didn't really get to play. I
Did
know,
you?
I know.
It's because of the sunburn?
It wasn't because of the sunburn. That hadn't happened yet.
Hmm.
Erin, she was at like Honolulu or some vacation for
That's
sure.
pretty sweet. You could tennis in the Honolulu, I'm sure.
It's true, but none of us were there, so we
Hmm.
had a pass for that week. We tried to, you know, remake make up that match, but it didn't.
Yeah, you got lots of time.
We
She was
we
gone the whole time.
we did. We had 2 weeks. It didn't work out, but that's been postponed to July 3rd, and so we'll talk about that in the future.
Okay.
All right, so next up we had Ed Anthony versus Gabe and
Oh,
AK-47.
best friend match.
It was a best friend match. Now, the star player of this was actually Anthony Aces. The amount of bombs he just hit. Okay, you got a confused face. Tell me about that confused face of yours.
I just, how is anybody better than Ed?
Well, Ed, he did extremely well, but I'm just gonna say
The
Anthony.
line.
Anthony was the one to talk about. And
Let's
on
talk.
Gabe and Alex's side, uh, Gabe said that Alex is improving.
That's good.
It's a very good thing.
I'm glad to hear.
Absolutely.
Those are big. That's a big compliment from someone like Gabe.
Yeah, I agree. Is it because he's kind of a douche? Okay, so they won eight
Huh?
two.
No,
They
Gabe?
yeah,
Oh,
Ed.
oh, he's so handsome.
Ugh. So Ed and Anthony won 8-2,
Gabe.
and
Oh, sorry.
that moves them into the first spot. And we're gonna move on to our the next match
That's
that
impressive.
occurred. That was
Nice.
Dream Team Jason and Helen versus Matt and Dave.
Yeah. Can we just take a quick break for some Wonderwall?
I don't know if we have time for this.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. It's
Okay,
the only song I know.
that's fine. It was very good. Jason and Helen they won 8-3 against Matt and Dave. We did expect around like an 8-4, 8-5 score line. So they did better than the data.
I told you your data is flawed.
Well, hopefully for the next rounds we get a little bit better. Um, so that was a pretty impressive match. Jason and Helen's team and Anthony's team they are the teams to look out for moving on. So let's move on.
But what about your team, though? You and Aaron.
We're we haven't played yet, so we're not a thing to really say.
Well, so I mean, it could be awesome.
We could be awesome, but we're gonna have to wait. We're gonna have to wait for that. So let's talk about the upcoming round two matches. Your favorite team, apparently myself and Aaron, we're going up against Gabe and AK. I know. So we're obviously going to win, but if you had to give advice to
Yeah,
Gabe
but I mean,
or AK, what advice would you give?
for you guys,
No. We're going to win. So for Gabe and
but I don't
AK,
think you're gonna,
we have.
because all Gabe has to do is show up, and then you're not gonna be able to play because he's too handsome.
Yeah, he rarely shows up. So your advice is just so your advice is just play and we'll win.
Yeah,
Okay, well
but if
that
he does show up, keep your eyes closed because he's too handsome. He'll be distracting.
he's actually kind of put on some weight lately. So in the next match,
Probably in the arms and
we
shit.
in the next match, Ed and Anthony are up going up against Matt and Dave. It looks like it's favored for Team EA Sports. It's in the game. Um,
Yeah, but the other team has a mat on it, and
you said that last time, and that did not.
need I say more?
Yeah, you should because that did not work out last time. Matt and Dave lost their first match.
Because of your statistics.
I don't. I don't think that's the fact. Do
Do you
you?
not hear the guitar?
Yeah. So point proven.
Checkmate.
We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. So Jason and Helen against Pato and Jim, whom have yet to play yet. Again, Jason and Helen are favored. Do you have any advice for Pato and Jim?
Don't go to Honolulu.
Yep.
Um, run like the wind,
Yeah.
and try not to play when Gabe's playing because he's too handsome. He'll distract you.
You're really getting caught up on that fact. I don't think it's as big as a factor as you might think.
I don't understand.
Okay, well, speaking about nothing we were mentioning whatsoever, Jim was actually in Chatham with Randy, and we miss Randy. Randy is just gosh darn amazing, don't you think?
He's pretty. He's pretty cool.
He's
I
pretty.
like him.
And I think they met Kid Rock when he was here for Retrofest.
He was in the parade.
He was.
And they met him.
I'm pretty sure they got a selfie with him.
Is that for real?
No,
that's awesome.
it isn't.
Oh,
I feel really bad that I tricked you there.
you did trick me. So, anyways, here's Wonderwall. Is that okay?
Fantastic. I thought there might be more to that, but that's okay.
I could have, but I didn't want you to, want to sleep with me.
Not going to be an issue. So all these upcoming matches will be on June 26th. I look forward to my first match, and I'm sure everyone else will. Some things to
Can't wait to hear the details.
you should come down and watch.
I could coach people. Be like,
could.
the ball, you got to hit it.
The only thing you could coach them at would be throwing a racket at a wall.
It's never let me down.
It has. You've never
It's
won a
top
game.
strategy.
So,
especially when I borrow yours.
Don't do that again. Okay, so some points I need to make.
Yeah.
Ed is still completely undefeated. That's the most disgusting stat I could ever mention.
It's been 1 week, bro.
I meant it in total.
1 week, bro.
Yeah, but talking about last year as well, he hasn't lost.
Playing the parade.
Okay. Also, Jason Helen.
His victory parade. Obviously.
Parade. Okay. I don't know why I have you on this show. We're gonna
squeeze me.
We're gonna call it a day. Could you play us out with something a little fancy?
Sure. I know this little ditty it's a Britpop band.
Okay.
Named Oasis.
Ooh. Same song again.
I don't want to get you YouTube cut off.
No, you're right. You sound just like the real song.
Copyright infringement. Sorry, bros.
That's okay. Well, Matt, are we going to meet up again in 2 weeks to see how this round pans out?
We'll see, man. I might be on tour.
No, you won't. All right. Well, thank you again, and thank you for watching.
Here's Wonderwall.